Hello everyone and welcome to my step-by-step guide of painting your kitchen cupboards Gaby style. First, when you got that little itch, rummage through your paint. Well, that's not the first thing you do. This is the first thing I did, is rummage through my paint, and I was like, whoa, what have I got the feel for? I went for this one. Yes, Leyland fast drying undercoat with a nice little nickel colour from Wix over the top. I currently have sage green on here and it's bringing me down. So the first thing you do is you clean up your kitchen, make sure everything's out the way, decluttered, all wiped down and good to go, giving you that room to be able to manoeuvre about and access the cupboards very easily. And yeah, you don't want mess around you because it's going to slow you down and it will slow your motivation to get things done. Second of all, you're going to need a screwdriver. Preferably an electric one, but I was too stupid and too lazy to go down to the Some House and grab the electric screwdriver out, so I went with the handheld one. Third, you're going to want a cup of tea, and plenty of them. Make sure they keep coming. Fourth, clean those cupboard doors. Mine are rotten, and they need cleaning. 5, you are going to need an angle paintbrush for the tiny corners that you just can't get a roller into, and to do the edges if you prefer, but I end up using my little roller just to go around the edge of the doors. I did paint these cupboards before and I took the cupboard doors off on a beautiful sunny day as it is today, and I took them off and I did them individually outside in the garden, got them all dried, and it was a silly mistake. You don't need to. Get yourself a carrier bag, whap it on there so you don't have to clean your little rolling tray as you go. You don't need to take them off. You can paint them while they're on. No hinges to be unhinged other than my brain. But I'm starting with the Leyland undercoat and I'm just going to paint. This is for wood and metal and it's a dream. It's a dream. What you should do as well is sand. And I thought about it and I let it leave my brain. I was like, no, I'm not doing it. If anyone knows me knows that when it comes to sanding, it just doesn't happen. It's like the most boring, messy, long job, which will probably hold better in the future. But I'm just like, no. I like having control over my cupboards instead of just going out and spending a fortune buying some brand new cupboards, which, yeah, I'd love to be able to do. But at the same time, I'm like, no, because I've got full control. I can just paint as I go. Come the winter, I might have them black. You know, we could go any colour we wanted and just maybe sand them down, or maybe just do what I'm doing right now and put the undercoat underneath, paint away. Paint any colour you wish, and I'm loving it. Yes! So it's going on an absolute dream, and because the day is absolutely gorgeous, it's sunny outside. Yes, I've been getting my washing out, I've been washing while I've been doing this. I've done all of this in school time, and it has dried very, very quickly, very, very easily. So yeah, I mean, look, my kitchen's looking like The Exorcist has had a turn in there. But with all the door handles and the drawer handles off, I'm a free range. I'm like a free range hen out there, pecking away in my kitchen, getting all the cupboards painted and the drawers painted, and I'm in my little happy little moment. It took me from, I think it was like 9 o'clock in the morning, 9:30 in the morning, until about 2 o'clock. And in between that, I was eating a lot and I was having lots of tea and I didn't have any coffee, and I did get 2 loads of washing done. So, you know, it's doable. It's doable within good time. It's dry before the kids get home from school because I've managed to get the handles and everything back on, and we're winning. We're winning at life. Yes, and my belly's grumbling. And yet again, I need to go to, guess where I'm going? Guess where I'm going after I've done this voiceover? When my little human beings have plodded their little cheesy feet all the way home. Guess where I'm going, people? You know it. Sainsbury's. I'm coming, Sainsbury's. I'm coming to spend my afternoon with you while I ponder what I'm going to eat for dinner. There's a part of me that wants to go and get barbecue stuff and just be like, let's just go al fresco. Yeah, let's go in the garden. But then the other part of me is saying no. No, because once I've finished doing it in the garden, or maybe handed it over to Nick because he likes doing the barbecue, he can cook it, I'd just be like, no, I just want to get in the warm and get in my dressing gown and sit in front of the TV and watch a bit of EastEnders. That's my life. That's the only thing on TV I watch. I don't watch anything else. Everything else I watch is either found on a viewing app like ITV dramas or BBC dramas or Netflix. Actually, I haven't been on Netflix in a very long time. and YouTube. That's all I do. That's my life. Although I have been getting out a little bit more, which is nice. And I haven't been doing my more than just a clean. I need to get back on that. Yeah. And I note that no one's mentioned it either. How dare you, you little rotters. Not one of you has said you have not uploaded your weekly. Not one of you. What does that say? What does that say about my life? But to be fair, it was mainly just Sainsbury's trips, wasn't it? You know, just me. Make sure as well, number 6, you get time to bask in the sunshine before the hay fever kicks in and you're sneezing your head off and you're like, I can't take this anymore. You're going back in. My throat is so itchy, and the sugar trick that I said about in my last video, it works a dream, an absolute dream, and I've been doing it yet again today. So I'm just going around the edges. I'm not too worried about this. Is the only one that I need to go around the edges because it's pressed against the wall and you can see the side. But I'm not too worried about getting any marks on there because I'm going to be taking this one down. This cabinet is leaving the premises. It's had its day. It's going into retirement because I want to get some shelving. Just some like rustic looking shelves there and have my mugs on there looking all nice. And then I don't have that big block just sticking out, blocking the window and making the room look more crowded, and it's just not doing it justice, is it? So I do need to do that. But I'm taking the little side bit off, you know, the side metal bar thing, so that I can paint freely up the top without worrying about getting it all over the place. So I unscrewed that. 2 of the screws were completely rusted on that dark patch, as you can see, so therefore they've gone in the bin. Talking of bins, I've got a tip run coming. I've got so much in that garden that needs to go. It needs to go. I can't. I can't handle it no more. No, it's got to go to the tip. It has to go to the tip. So I'm going to be doing a tip run very, very soon. I might do it tomorrow because it's the last day with the kids being in school. And yeah, probably the most wisest option is to do it then. So anyway, the undercoat is now dried and I'm feeling quite chuffed because look at that colour. Look at it. It's beautiful. It's like... It doesn't stay this colour, so let me indulge in this moment while it's going on. If it stayed this colour, I'd be even happier. It's like a nice sandy stone colour. It's like wheat. It's beautiful. Loving it. I was like, oh, I didn't know it was this shade. I didn't know. And I was excited that my cupboards were going to be a colour that I wasn't expecting, but I was very happy about. But no, it doesn't stay that colour. It goes to a very sort of light kind of grey, a very light grey, I should say, but it's nice in the end and it looks fresher and cleaner, fresh, and yes, much happier. But I really do wish it stayed that colour. That's what I was trying to find. You know, I don't know if anyone watched it, and I went to B&Q and I was trying to find a particular wheaty kind of stone natural colour for my boys' room. That's what I had in mind, and I thought it would come out that colour, but it didn't. So we're just rolling with the very, very pale light grey. It doesn't stay. So I believe that I'm on to an absolute winner here. The fact that you can paint your kitchen cupboards without actually having to take them physically off the cabinets. I mean, who needs B&Q? Who needs B&Q and Wix with their how-to YouTube videos? No, you just do it Gaby style. You just leave your cupboards sitting on the cabinets where they are happily hinged, where they are living out their best life, and you just roll on top. You roll on top. That's what you do. You get on board, and it works a treat. I'm not joking. It was the easiest painting I've ever done, and this was easier than doing my walls. And I hate painting my walls. I do. I know some of you probably don't even look at that colour. Why? I had to do 2 coats. So I show you painting one, and then I go in, and once it's dried, I saw it was a little bit specky. So I went back over and I painted a second coat, and now it's immaculate. And it will stay that way for all of 5 minutes, because when they come home from school, you know this colour's not going to last because it's that kind of colour. So I'm screwing the handles back on. This is what it looked like before. The sage green. I liked it. It was warm, it was cosy, but not springtime. No, this is what it's like now. It's a slight difference. Well, it's a massive difference. And it just brightens it up. Makes it look fresh and nice and clean. And I'm going to indulge in it for about 5 minutes before I decide, do you know what? It's getting autumn now. It's getting into winter. Let's paint the cupboards black. Or let's paint them a dark wood. You know? There we go. More tea. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you lovely people in my next one. Have a fab weekend.